Miss Music. Yeah, that's right. Hi, haters.
I be stacking up chips like Lego. Badass bitch, bag matching my
Hey.
stilettos. In it full of paper, same color as a gecko. I'm laying on the boat across the
Yeah.
water where the deck low. Rolling up some petrol. I ain't got no service. Still I got my metro. Don't need no disturbance. Drowning me, I let go. I'm floating to the surface. These niggas set you up slow and take you down on purpose. Facts.
That's right. Check out the DNM Music Video Showcase Monday through Friday, 10 p.m. Central Time. 91.3 The Plug. That's right. If you want to get on the website, hit me up. I got a deal for you. You are now tuned in to the Music Shop with Miss Music on 91.3 The Plug. Yeah, that's right. Hi, haters. Mm, let's get it. Let's get it. What's up? What's up? What's up, everybody? This is Miss Music. You are watching the Music Shop on 91.3 The Plug with Miss Music. We are about to get into it tonight. I am back in full effect. We got the internet running up. We are live. We have a special guest on tonight. But foremost, for the people who are just tuning in, if you want to get on the show, hit me up. You can find me on IG at Miss Music Diva. If you are shopping for new music or new artists, you need to check out the Music Shop with Miss Music for it. It is always a music fair with Miss Music, and we're going to get on it tonight. Here we go, people. Let's load it up. The Music Shop is in full effect. That's right. We have on tonight a special guest. Oh my gosh. If you don't know, the last time we went through this, yeah, we were having a field day of technical difficulties, but tonight we have it on just fine, and then now it's user error. But we have on tonight, anticipatedly. Everybody's been waiting for this interview. We are on the part two of the Glace Conway show tonight.
Yeah,
Instead of him hosting, I'm going to host the show tonight and let him be the star that he is. Welcome, Glace Conway. Welcome to the show today. It was nice to have you on and
thank
back.
you. Thank you for having me, Miss Music. I appreciate the love. Thank you so much. For all your listeners out there, thank you so much for tuning in. We appreciate y'all as well because y'all make us be who we are. So thank y'all.
Yes. Oh, yeah. Please go ahead, leave a comment if you want to. We will go ahead and as we are going along, we will get your comments up there so Mr. Glaze Comic can see that you are in the house and showing your love. I do see people already hitting comments right now. So yeah, we got somebody in here. Oh, okay. Well, that's not important, but we'll go on to the next thing. All right, Glaze. If people are tuning into the show and they don't know who you are, why don't you go ahead and let them know where you're representing and who you are and what you're doing so far in the music industry? Because
Well, I
you're hot.
represent Chi-Town, Chicago always, but I'm out here in the A right now, and overall, I'm worldwide. I represent BOK, Blood of King Entertainment. That's my imprint, but also the family. I definitely represent Money Train Empire, MTE. Salute to the boss man, Project Pat. I'm part of Project Pat's group and all that good stuff. His label, his brand. Outside of that, salute to my brothers over there at BMF. We're just moving, man. We getting it in right now, So shout out to King Ray, Uncle Beast, Tony Merritt, HHQ, all of the above. We getting it in.
For
Um,
sure.
yeah,
But we had on Big Truck just on the 8th, and we got to hear one of your songs where you're featured on, and that was a nice a nice addition to the fact that you coming on tonight, and we have more tracks to hear from you. We got a little treat right there. City of Dreams album, really nice. You and him had a lot of collaborations on there that I enjoyed, especially Get My Dough.
thank you.
I
Thank
like
you.
that. I really do. Like I like the different flows in there. And you know what's funny? I was just telling him, I was like, yo, you remind me of and I couldn't get it. And then he said something and he hit it and it was Heavy D. I was like, yo, my gosh, you remind me of Heavy D. It was yeah, for a minute there I was like, oh my gosh, like wow. Yeah. So I
Yeah,
like
Big
that. And
Chuck's dope. He's really dope. He's organic to what he does, and he doesn't try to be anything that he's not, and he just whatever he gives you is from the heart, and you could
yeah,
definitely appreciate that. And the project that I had the privilege of being able to help put together with him,
mm,
which is again called City of Dreams. It's out on all platforms right now. You guys go check that out, and it's really like some like lyrical kind of stuff. It's like really to the core of hip hop, to actual music, to a message, to things of that nature. So also, I mean, we have fun on there as well on songs like Gorgeous and other songs like Get My Dough and things of that nature. But if you listen to songs like Celebrate, and other songs of that nature, you'll see that to the core, like we are trying to, uplift and teach a message and get to the back to the core of some real music.
right. And good music, it never has an expiration date. Like it's never gonna go away. It's never gonna go out
Absolutely.
of style. And I love it. But I love the collaboration that you have. So I just want to say, yo, just salute to you, and big
Uh,
check for
thank
doing
you.
the damn thing. And I get my dough. I like that. Like that's just sharp.
Yeah,
That's sharp. I like
thank
it.
you.
But
Look, we just try to showcase that you don't
yeah,
have to like shoot them up on all your songs to convey
right.
great music, and
I know.
everybody don't have to be bitches, hoes, and tops to convey, that woman's beautiful, or
Yeah.
even that you admiring her curves, or you want to sleep with her. Whatever it is, it don't have to be so harsh. It could be a certain way. That's all.
Yeah. Now, people don't know it, but not just you being a music artist, but like you're a heavy hitter in the music game, but behind the scenes when it comes to like writing and stuff like that. Why don't you go ahead and tell people some of the things that you've done? Because you've got a
Yeah,
list that I,
man.
I can't even mess with. I'd have to
Good.
get out my I'd have to get out my music shop book, okay?
Good.
and,
Yeah, well,
and Project Pat, and like I mean, those are big names.
yeah, just to name a few, I got it. First shout out to Little Kim. That's where I got my start. That's who gave me the first chance. When I was but a wee jit, I was still a
Mm,
teen, and she had blessed me and gave me a chance to, be a part of her label and write some things for her. So that's where I
oh,
first,
wow.
got my start. Ghostwriting, and as Faye would put it, I wasn't able to be on that album that I actually still it checks off to this day because I ghost wrote songs on that on that album, and I was on it. If you check out the La Bella Mafia album and things of that nature, you'll
Dope.
see me in a bunch of background vocals and credits in the album. Glace,
Oh,
Conway, and that was my first platinum plaque, and then it went from platinum to double platinum, and I had the privilege of being a part of that. Not only that, Biggie's legacy, because it was
mm,
right after Biggie died, a few years after. So that's a big thing as well, being actually a part of Biggie's legacy and knowing the guys around Junior Mafia and things of that nature. Well, to get back to your question though, I had to definitely show those guys love first, because they took a chance on a young me. So
oh
that
yeah.
gained my first double platinum plaque for writing there on a few
Wow.
songs, and then I did some stuff for Benzino, Raven Simone. Shout out to Raven. Did some stuff for Lil Zane. Did some stuff for quite a few artists that
Mhm.
in the game. You know,
Mm.
I've did some writing for I can't say because I have a disclosure notice, but I did some writing for Pink. Yeah, so
That's
it's
so awesome. And it's funny because a lot of people will sit there and be like, "Yo, I like this artist. I like this song. I like this song." And the whole time, y'all is liking daggone Glace Conway. You don't even know it. Damn it.
you don't even know it. You love a Glaze
Don't
Conway.
even freaking know it. Oh Lord of Jesus. You don't know it. But I mean that's what I'm saying. Like they don't understand that there's like a lot of people that are behind the scenes and make up a lot of these artist categories, of music. And they think, oh, this person wrote the song. Oh, Chris Brown's song. And it's like Is it really Chris Brown's song? Let's go check. You know what I mean? Is it really Dionne Warwick's song? Let's go check. Is it
Yeah,
really
I mean,
Barry
but I mean,
Manilow's song? Let's go
that's
check.
true. But in retrospect, you still got to give credit to the artists that actually
Well,
perform
we
those
do,
songs and really,
but like
deliver
we
it. Because,
forget.
but we still, yeah, yeah, we need to get our credit. For instance, though, let me give
Thank
you one
you.
instance. A
Yes.
lot of people don't know that Dolly Parton wrote the song "Everybody Loves" from Whitney Houston. Uh, and
What?
we'll always love you.
Dolly
That's a
did
Dolly
that?
Parton.
Damn, girl.
So it's like, and
Wow.
if you really do the history, Dolly Parton even released that song first, and the song went
Oh,
like gold
wow.
or something on her own. But when Whitney re-released that song, singing it, it just was like people don't
Well,
even know that song. It's a country song. So
yeah,
yeah,
like doing a cover song where she covered it. She made it, her cover song.
yeah,
I think that I think it's dope, but like I said, I don't mind giving the artist their props for singing the song, but we would not have the artist singing the song if it wasn't for the writers like you.
nah, if it wasn't for us, nah, of course not,
People, yeah,
not at all.
these people
Yeah,
with
not
music,
at all.
yeah, they can might sing some tunes, but let's see if they can write some songs. Now, there are people out there that
Yeah.
can sing and write, and we're not discrediting them. But what I'm saying is I think we need to know more about some of these songs. I don't think we get always a lot of information. I mean, yes, the information's out there, but it'd be nice sometimes to see even the people that sing the songs give you all the credit, because then we know who
Yeah.
it's coming from and stuff, instead of like you having to sign a disclosure. I don't know who did that, but Lord, like, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Like, are you that ashamed? But we need to know. We want to know sometimes. I mean, some of our favorite songs, maybe we can follow other artists. Once we start knowing that, like, you wrote the songs and stuff, maybe we can go follow some other artists, because we know, hey, Glace Conway got a stamp on it, you know? And it sucks though that we don't know these things. I mean, there was a lot of artists when I was growing up. I didn't know who they were. You hear the music, you don't even know the name of the song. You don't even know who the artist. I'm like 25 years down the line going, "Oh God, is that who sung that?" Like, really? That's who it was? It was them? And I don't like feeling stupid or ignorant like that. I don't like that, because it's like when I hear a song I like, well, mention the daggum name. Mention the artist, mention where did it derive from? And people are getting
And that's
nosy
why
now
we
in
got
those
to
new
give
days.
love and the support and uplift platforms like yours, that
Yes,
actually
thank
sheds
you.
light on
Oh,
artists like myself and all the hard work that we do,
yeah.
and at the end of the day, it's you get no glory that you deserve, but the right people see who you are, and from there and from those stepping stones, you can build something that lasts.
Exactly. And that's how it is. We got a first song we're gonna start off with here. I think it's time that we should play some music, because we're talking about how accomplished you are, and how you're saying you need them roses, buddy. You know what I mean? Now. I mean, you should have had them roses like a long time ago. I mean, I know, no, I know you do get them, but still, I'm gonna give you more, because it's probably been a little while. You got these new projects that you're doing, and there's so much, and we're gonna get to talk about that. But the first song I want to start with is Masterpiece.
Yeah. Shout out to my brothers BMF Cash and all that good stuff, and shout out to Randy G. You know what I mean? Brought this thing to life, and yeah, masterpiece. Play that thing. Oh, and shout out to Tony Merritt. He really brought the
Tell
vision of
me.
life on here. Tony Star Media. Did the visuals and the video, et cetera, et cetera. So let's get into it right here. Yeah,
Let's get it, man. He
masterpiece.
is the
Place Conway.
bomb.
Yeah, thank you.
Let's get it. This is Masterpiece, y'all. 91.3 The Plug, Miss Music and the Music Shop. Glace Conway,
Yeah,
Masterpiece.
yeah.
I gotta do what I gotta do, right? Slack. I gotta do what I gotta do, right? Yeah, I'm on the come up and this is the reason. Bake with the soda, I call that the season. Tell my lagoons, take this balloon. If you don't come back, I call that shit treason. Send my little hitters and they gon' start squeezing. They do not miss, hope you believe. And I got the gift like Christmas Eve. Now I come from where you could die for no reason. Mama keep praying, I don't get hit with the K. End up just like Uncle Charles. His nickname Chucky, but me I just call him Lucky. He's still walking around with them scars. I am at odds. Do I be faithful or do I have a menage? Our converse said it's the cause. The effects putting dig in her jaws. I came from a city that don't have pity, so damn right I'm breaking they laws. When I was 10, start breaking in cars. If you my bro, I ain't breaking in jaws. I saw a junkie today. He said I came up, now a ball. Oh, Rolex is 90, y'all. He saw me hop in the spider and crawl. I ain't scared of none of y'all. The Lord's looking over me. I keep a stick when I ride, cause that's how it's supposed to be. My bitch always mad, she can't get a hold of me. I told her, can't answer the line, girl, I'm on the grind, and that's how it's supposed to be. Not one of y'all niggas ain't scared of not one of y'all niggas. Not one of y'all niggas ain't scared of not one of y'all niggas. Not one of y'all niggas ain't scared of not one of y'all niggas. One of y'all niggas, one of y'all niggas. Now I ain't scared of not one of y'all niggas.
But if power greater overload, y'all know I'm through. When it came to the real and the shit got fake, I looked over shoulders though. They wanna know how I'm moving, folk. I be thinking about millions though. I remember them days when I had with the ways when I pull up, kick in your though. They didn't nail Jesus, stick martyr. Raise the streets, no father. Death before dishonor, honor. Taking care of my mama. Always stayed in some drama. Always told it that llama. Bad luck, good karma. Please excuse me, don't call me, bother. Hey! No potato, I love all my kinfolk, all gone off the endo. I never surrender, the famous contender is mixing the blended, it's common, so sinister. Evil is status, taking me back to reality. I came up with a strategy, thinking of my masterpiece, man.
I ain't scared of none of y'all, the Lord's looking over me. I keep a stick when I ride, cause that's how it's supposed to be. My bitch always mad, she can't get a hold of me. I told her, can't answer the line, girl, I'm on the grind, and that's how it's supposed to be. Not one of y'all niggas ain't scared of not one of y'all niggas. Nah. Not one of y'all niggas ain't scared of not one of y'all niggas. Nah. Not one of y'all niggas ain't scared of not one of y'all niggas. One of y'all niggas. One of y'all niggas. Nah, I ain't scared of not one of y'all niggas.
Nine at a chop, got them screaming cash. What they got into you? BMF in the money team, cash. One of the chosen few. Do a lot, can't get in, bitch. This for life, can't get out, bitch. Damn cash, get a little paper, start acting funny, be rich, bitch. Benz bags and some real diamonds, shining, that's what I'm going to do. Towards 9, stay locked and loaded. I'll put them holes in you. Thank the Lord for looking over me. Top floor where I'm supposed to be. Need a verse to get your shit hot. You gonna pay a fee. Long live the first lady. Grind hard, what pays me. Dead broke, you been lazy. Still counting paper, that's daily. Working overtime cause I overgrind. No lames around, I'm feeling fine. No snitches around, no dropping dimes. Fuck, you don't still getting mine.
I ain't scared of none of y'all, the Lord's looking over me. I keep a stick when I ride, cause that's how it's supposed to be. My bitch always mad, she can't get a hold of me. I told her, can't answer the line, girl, I'm on the grind, and that's how it's supposed to be. Not one of y'all niggas ain't scared of not one of y'all niggas. Nah. Not one of y'all niggas ain't scared of not one of y'all niggas. Nah. Not one of y'all niggas ain't scared of not one of y'all niggas. One of y'all niggas. One of y'all niggas. Nah, I ain't scared of not one of y'all niggas.
91.3 The Plug. Glace, Conway, BMF Cash. Boy, masterpiece. You don't know this jam, but better download now. That's right. This music is music shop. 27 Media, HHQ Magazine. HHQ TV. Boy, you know that shit. He was killing it. Yeah, I was killing it. Oh my lord. Like, I love that song. I love that song. And we talked for like 10 minutes about you. And I was telling Big Chuck, I was like, yo, I love your freaking choruses, the things that you come up with, your hooks. I love it. You are like so, yeah, you're so vibrant, and your vocabulary and the things that you hit on is just like wow. And I love the trap sound you got to it. Like You know what I mean? When you do your music, the like the get my dough, the track. I love that. The way you come on, it's like it gives me a little bit of Migos, but it ain't Migos. You know what I mean? But it gives me a little bit of that flavor. But it's a Glace
Yeah,
Conway flavor, and I'm
yes,
comfortable with
that's
it.
all. I just sprinkle a little Glaze
Yeah.
Conway on it. That's all. I mean,
Yes, and then
everything's better with a little Glaze Conway on it.
yo, it is.
That's
And
how
yeah, and then the fact that you got BMF Cash in there and he's spitting his flows and he's real dope. I
yeah,
mean, we
thank you.
follow each other. I love it. I love how y'all came off cocky as shit, man. I mean, I love my cocky music sometimes. Us alphas gotta have our cocky music. And like
I
you
mean,
said, it
you
don't
got
have to
to.
be, yeah, and it don't have to be shoot 'em up all the time, but there's times when you can be cocky about it and it be
That's right.
respected.
That's
And
right.
that right there is cocky but respectable.
Yeah, I told you.
I like
I
that.
mean, we gotta. We
Yes.
riding that thin line right there. We letting you know what it is, but at the same time, just cool. Be cool. We here to
Yeah.
have a good time, but we on that too. If that's where you want to go.
Yeah. See, everybody in the comments, this song is fire. We got, we let me show some comments here. I already showed them, but I'm going to show them again. That shit is fire from the video to lyrics, Tony Star Media. Yo, I've told Boss, I'm like, bro, you be shooting some dope stuff.
Yeah, we be
We got
going.
World
We
Star Hip Hop in that house
be
2.0. Shouts out,
Shout out to
saying,
World
what's
Star.
up?
Oh, and we got to join on World Star right now too. Matter of fact, it's called
Oh,
Chase
there you
Money. It's at 285,000 streams right now
go.
on World Star. It's with me and Uncle Beats. It's called I
Mm.
Chase Money. Yeah,
Oh,
it's
don't we
called
all
Chase
chase
Money.
money?
And it's actually shot by D Nice and directed by Crunchy Black of 36 Mafia.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
All
Chase
right.
Money. Um,
Now, yeah, you got a song. Speaking of which, I got in my bank. What we gonna play tonight? I started, and that's featuring Project Pat. Um, is that the only song you have, or do y'all have more?
Now we got a lot of music, but right now,
Ooh.
it's like time capsule. You got to release it at
Ooh.
the proper time. You know what I mean?
You just
So it
dropped a
could be
secret.
absorbed. It could be absorbed in the system the proper way. And then take effect. So right now, as you see, we released the song and we just got through shooting the video, and that'll be released in probably another 60 days. I know we're
Great.
in the
Yeah.
microwave world where we're supposed to drop it right away, but we just want to slow it down just a bit and do a little more homegrown promotion on it, just working the record, posters up, that really hand to hand touching people, gift baskets, showing
Hmm.
appreciation, fresh, and then doing the rollouts, the meet and greets, performing and more things of that nature. So we're really taking our time and allowing this record, which is called I Started, distributed by Empire, by the way. We got Empire Distribution. Shout out to Waleed Akanelli, Dr. Ghazi, everybody over there at Empire. So we're really taking our time to let this record incubate. We
And
just
let it
dropped.
marinate.
Yeah,
It's
yeah, like do what it do, like we
like
do.
jungle juice. Yeah, like when you make jungle juice. Anybody know from the hood, you make jungle juice, you let it marinate. And you don't let it marinate like for a couple hours, people. Like you let it marinate for like a day or two at least.
Yeah, you got to do it. Got
At
to do it.
least. Yeah.
And sometimes you might set it in there for 4 5 days. You know what I mean?
In
And
the
then,
refrigerator?
oh my
Yeah.
goodness.
Yeah, I
So
know. I'm hardcore in that jungle juice. Let me tell you, I put like at least 7 or 8 liquors in that jungle juice and all that good fruit. Watermelon too.
get
Oh,
you messed up before you even
yo,
know
that
it.
be creeping on you. Yeah, you tell anybody about me and my jungle juice, boy, they'd be like, "Yo, watch it on that jungle juice with Miss Music, cause boy, you be fine, and then all of a sudden it'll creep." So now that's how your music is gonna be with Project Pat. You're gonna be like some jungle juice creeping in us, and we're gonna be drunk off the flow. We're gonna be drunk off that collaborations. Like, oh my god,
Yeah,
I
and
started. Tell me how
even
that
with
came about.
even with the song with Pat, the I started.
Mm.
Even this right there, we wanted to take it in a different direction because people know Pat for the definite street records, right? And people know me for doing what I do, an eclectic version of just being well rounded. So I figured we'll meet somewhere in this new space, which Pat and myself are in a life, which is just in a more uplifting space, and we
Yeah.
felt like the world kind of need that right now.
Yes.
And and at the same time, we're big on setting the trend as opposed to repeating what everybody else is doing. We like to do something different. Like, for instance, shameless plug, if you check out my song called the 80s song, Glace Conway 80s song, it's total like some real, it sounds like some 80 rock song. And I'm singing on it. If you listen to my song with a guy called Daredevil called Holy Smoke, that's heavily guitar with bass, and it's more um, singing vocals. It's something different. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah. So this I started joint with Pat. Some dope stuff. So go
Dope
ahead.
stuff.
Let me hear
It
you.
is. All right, yeah, we gonna get into the next track. This right here is I Started featuring Project Pack, Glace
Money Train
Conway. Get it?
Empire. Salute to the
There you
boss
go.
man.
All
Yeah.
right, let's get it. 91.3 The Plug, Miss Music in the Music Shop.
Every time I need that shit, devil make another. 1, 2. Here I go again, floating like Gilligan. Project G's a skipper of this money shipper. Flipper, on this dollar to up on this million. All that's baby mama looking man with her Cheerian. Billy Coos, double R's, I'm just in the back seat. Project used to run them streets just like a track meet. Crack me, pipe, then put it to your lips. You do that in my day, your whole life was over with. Thank God for his grace, had mercy on the kid. Got me living ooh man, like I never did. Guns cocked, mask on, I ain't gotta go that route. Them blessings God got my bank account and my pockets real stout. Yeah.
I started out broke, now nigga ballin'. Started out broke, now nigga ballin'. Started out broke, now nigga ballin'. Chicks used to diss, got it, won't stop callin'. I started out broke, now nigga ballin'. Started out broke, now nigga ballin'. I started out broke, now nigga ballin'. Chicks used to diss, got it, won't stop callin'. I started out broke. Nah, nigga, yeah. Nah, nigga, I'm just tryna make 1 point, that's a free throw. I ain't got time to be beefing, that's an ego. Glace Conway, know the way, like Carlito. Dream to live large, life was hard with Poquito. Streets so mean and the block so cold. Swear cold base, head bout rock with his soul. From the shot, well, young nigga face look old. Got the pressures up a road, got him chain smoking. One of my best friends called me from the pen and said, where the fuck you been? He replied, 23 and 1, and got him doing 10. His mama died, but they won't let him out, so he could attend. And his son, acting up in school, he put that on the fin. Lesson learned, man, these streets are vicious, that ain't no pretend. Every night, pray and pray to God, he hope he make a man. Inside, he said he proud of me. Making a meal again, was dead inside of me, and Project Pat made him feel again. Yeah. I started out broke, now nigga ballin'. Started out broke, now nigga ballin'. Started out broke, now nigga ballin'. Chicks used to diss, got it, won't stop callin'. I started out broke, now nigga ballin'. Started out broke, now nigga ballin'. I started out broke, now nigga ballin'. Chicks used to diss, got it, won't stop callin'. I started out broke. Nah, nigga, nah, nigga,
Holding the weight of the world, we made it through it all. The odds stacked against us, we keep on trucking through like a pickup. Came from the block to a bench, chase it back to the end. Keep your heart, keep your head, we gon' make it. God made a way for us. There ain't no way in the world. We made it through it all.
We have got like the hottest stuff in the bank right now, right? That right there, I think is like totally classic. I could see walking into a club. I could see just like everybody going crazy to that song. Drinks in the air, fine ladies walking through, good looking men, GQ'd
Oh
up.
man.
I can just see, what I'm saying? And you know what's crazy? Is this really sounds like an anthem song. It's kind of anthemy.
Oh,
Have
absolutely. It is an anthem song, but it's like a grown anthem song. It's like a
Yeah, but
sexy
yeah,
anthem
that's
song. It's like a,
kings and
you know what I mean?
queens
And it's
and
like I get a little upset. I'm not supposed to say this right now. I'm like, come on, Pat, let's hit the gas on it. He like, hey man, we gotta slow down, man, because what we got here, man, you don't understand. It's a classic, man. And the
it
way we
is.
gotta do it, like, so we even have like two videos for it. We got a cartoon video and we have a video where Pat and
That's
I are
dope.
actually getting tailored up in
Yeah,
suits and the pretty girls got the champagne pouring for us while we're
that's what
getting,
I
you know
see.
what I
Like,
mean? And
yeah,
yeah, kids
like a
outside doing
ballers,
stuff.
yeah, like a
Yeah,
ballers event. You feel
yeah,
me?
it's like one of
Yeah, where
those
you
kind
got
of,
people just
yeah.
swagged out. Well, the song,
You
like I
know
said,
a
yeah,
thing
the
or two
song
about a thing or two. I can
definitely,
tell.
it's definitely like I can see it as an iconic song. I can see it definitely as a song that a lot of people can vibe to. I definitely see that atmosphere, and I like it because by listening to some of the music and some of the things you're doing, and by taking these outer avenues that you're taking and feeling comfortable about it and putting people to get involved, I think that the fruit that comes from that tree that it's bearing is so delicious, and
Thank
it's
you.
so tempting that I'm kind of sitting here looking like, dang, like,
That's such an eloquent way you put it. You put that
thank
was
you.
very eloquent how you put
Thank
that.
you.
That
But
was
at the
nice.
rate you're going, it's like everybody's gonna be eating off of this, and it feels good. I like the upbeat and tempo. I love the music, all the different instruments you have in there, and the way that y'all formulated that.
Thank
Um,
you.
it came out perfect. But I just really am sitting here feeling like I'm getting that impression that y'all are really, if you keep doing what you're doing, you're gonna do what you want to accomplish. You're really gonna take off. And I'm sorry, P Diddy, but it's about time some new people do what you did. And I see that kind of possibly happening. Like I see the movement. I see that building your empire and your labels and having different music and the girl on the track flowing. I don't know who that was, but if you could
Absolutely.
kindly tell us
Summer.
who that was.
Shout out to Summer.
Beautiful voice, I love it.
Thank
Sounds
you.
so old school. You brought that
Indeed.
sweet old school, like sprinkles on cupcakes, you know what I mean? Like she gave it that sprinkle that it does,
Nah, I know what you're saying
you
because
know
you need all of those to make
yes,
the meal to make the dessert what it is to make it, you know what I mean, for every
yeah.
part of your palate.
Filling.
Yeah,
That's it. Make it
absolutely.
filling. And she was definitely like, she was kind of like the butter on the bread right there. And I like that y'all were the bread and she was the butter, and it went perfect. And like I said, she also gave you that old school feeling. So she
Indeed.
she didn't take away from it. She added to it. So I love that, and I love that song. And I think Pat, I know Pat be laid back and he do what he do, but baby, you better get on the ball, honey. You know what I'm saying? We got some new stuff for you to try out, sugar. You might like it, baby. So, Miss
Indeed.
Music says, shouts out to Project Pat. He did his thing. I
Shout
love
out
it,
to
Pat.
Pat.
Keep coming out with that stuff because we
Indeed.
liking it over here, especially at the
Yeah.
music shop. And I know
Thank you.
I'm
And
liking
this
it.
year's,
They are.
I'm really excited myself because, and my team as well, because a lot of times when I get my goal and it's time for me to go out, I'll allow myself to get sidetracked and I'll give songs to so many other projects and start working on other projects. And, my team will get mad and say, but stop, just stop. Let's focus on you. So like right now, starting like the end of last year, like the middle somewhere when I, really start going full steam with this. So now by this summer, the budget will be open to where you'll see the full campaign behind so much of this stuff. So where you'll see numbers go from a couple thousands, couple hundreds, 100,000 to millions by this summer because that's when this big campaign starts. But for right now, man, I'm just, you know,
Excited. I think you're
yeah,
excited.
I'm excited, but
Yeah.
at the same time, this is really where some of the work starts. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So as opposed to being excited like a lot of people should be, I'm more calculating more things. I'm more
Yeah.
cautious over things. I'm being
Patience
more
is
specific
virtue.
in what I'm doing. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I
Yeah.
want what I do to last. I don't want it to be fly by night. You know,
That's
I
why they
want
say don't
that's
push
what I
it.
want.
Salute to your team for giving you great advice because it's true.
Thank you.
Patience is a virtue. And I mean we all get excited out there. We all get to the point where we're like, man, I gotta drop this, I gotta drop this. But like you
Yeah,
said, sometimes if you want to do it the proper way, you have to do it the proper way. And that takes patience and it takes waiting and for the right moment. Like you said, a lot of times a lot of people don't understand that songs don't they can make a big buzz, but they're not making a big buzz because, like you said, lack of promotion, not
hmm
enough time for it to marinate, not time for it to gain its potency. You really got to worry about your network, and how you're promoting it, where you're promoting it at, and who you're networking with. So it all also has to do with what decisions you make and where you want to put your money at, for your promotion. Now,
absolutely.
they can come over to 91.3 The Plug, and the music shop and Tony Star Media. We hook you up. but,
Yeah,
but
they will hook you up at Tony Star Media.
that's
I
what I'm
do
saying.
business with those guys all the time, and they prompt service, prompt turnaround. Great to deal with, great disposition, and they have impeccable service. So and
Hmm.
great prices. So I'm
Right.
all the way. Tony
Oh.
Star Media works part of the campaign. And speaking of campaigns, I'm glad you brought that up. It's like a lot of people have to understand this. When I say taking time, they have to understand that the rollout's going to cost us 500,000 to $780,000 to properly roll out.
Wow.
So when y'all scared to drop your money with people like Miss Music here, Tony Star Media
Yeah,
or your
it's
local
little
whoever it
money.
is, like you have to spend money on your
Hmm.
brand. You have to because at the end of the day, it takes money to make money. It's your investment.
Hmm.
You know what I
Hmm.
mean? Period. So with that being said, um, that's why we're really paying attention closely to the rollout and how we're actually you know I'm damn there's people that teach me how to do media stuff because there's so many things I want to say and I hit them in my head right
Yeah,
now. No, be careful. Wait.
I know, right? Oh my
But
gosh.
anyway, on another note, shout out to the big homie Freeway Rick Ross too. That's another
Shut
part
out.
of
Ooh.
my journey. Unc Rick, everybody knows my Freeway Rick, and the whole situation I had back there with Freeway Music Group, and things that we did of that nature. So outside of that, we got the Elixir album out. Is another project that my company put out, which is something by artist, actually a Jewish kid out of the Bay, who actually just got signed to Aftermath. Shout out to him. His
Okay,
name is
shout out.
RX the Rapper. He's part of the BOK
Oh,
camp. You guys can look
okay.
him up and you'll see his again it's RX the Rapper, and we got a project out on him called The Elixir and a few other projects that myself, BOK, put out. Outside of that, we did something with Crooked Eye. Got songs out with Twister right now for his project. It's like, yeah, we're working.
I'm gonna hear those. I love Twister.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. You can look it up right now. Actually, it's called Do Something. I think.
do
Oh, what is
something.
it
I'm gonna
called?
look it up.
Just put in Twister Glace Conway.
Okay.
You'll see it. It'll RX will pop up on it too. What it's gonna be? That's the name of it. What it's gonna be.
Okay. What it's gonna be?
Um, yeah, and so we grinding right now. Like I said, got my hand kind of like everywhere, like an octopus right now. I got 8 arms working everywhere,
But
and
that's good.
the
Yeah.
documentary we didn't even get a chance to talk about
Go
the
ahead. Let's do
documentary.
it. We could be on here as long as we want to.
And so we got the documentary coming out sometime in August. It'll be on Netflix, Amazon Prime, HHQ, and it's called The Umbrella of a few things, a few projects is called Fearless Living. And Fearless Living the first thing is a documentary about myself, my life, my friends, things, my journey, and Fearless Living, the reality show, is something completely different, which has a cast of some of my brothers from BMF, like BMF Goldie, BMF Blade Brown. I got a few other people on there that's guest appearances and cameos. And shit, what else? Oh man, we got Gino. We got Derek Dirk the boxer. That's a part of the reality show. We've got so we've got everybody from boxers to gangsters to
He's like, man, we got a little bit of everything.
got a little bit of everything. Musicians, lawyers, all the above. On the reality
That's
show.
so dope.
My brand also has a comedy coming out, and that won't be until November or December of this year, and it's called "I Fell in Love with This Hoe," and it's not.
Oh my god.
Oh wait, I'm sorry. Oh no, I'm sorry. It's "I Want to Marry This Hoe." But here's the
That's
funny
even
thing. Yeah,
worse.
that's even worse. It's "I Want to Marry
Oh
This
my
Hoe."
god.
But
It's
the funny
worse.
thing is, here's the thing: the chick is black and Asian, and her last name is Ho.
Oh my gosh. This is gonna be so funny. And when does that come out? Cause oh my gosh.
Yeah, so
I
y'all look
already
out for
know.
BOK, Love the King Entertainment. This a movie called "I Want to Marry This Hoe," coming out November, December 2023.
Marry this hoe or I wanna marry Miss Hoe. Because you know
Yeah,
they're gonna call her Miss Hoe.
you call her Miss Ho instead of this Ho.
I'm
Yeah,
just
Miss
saying,
Ho. I kind
if
of
her
like
last
that.
name's
I
Hoe,
want
it's
to
Miss
marry Miss.
Hoe.
That's her last name is Ho.
So
That's
yeah,
smart, though. Hey,
marry
hey,
Miss
hey, look. Give me the right now on live to use that without infringing on you, and we may roll with
As
that.
long as everybody knows I changed it, go for it.
All right, you got it. You got it. There it is. She
Yep,
just changed the title right
Miss Ho. Yep, there you go.
there.
Cause his last name is Ho. So yeah, I want to marry Miss Ho.
I
Yo,
want to
that's
marry Miss
perfect.
Ho.
Yes, it's like
That's
Miss
kind of hard. Wait,
Parker.
let me get my pen right there.
It's like Miss Parker. You know what I mean? Everybody got a Miss
Yeah,
Parker.
I want.
I'm like the Miss Parker in the freaking neighborhood over here. I swear to
Uh,
God,
uh,
I am this neighborhood's Miss Parker.
all right.
But I'm single, unfortunately, and they be scared to walk over.
Yeah, I had to write that down.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. That's it. You
We
seen
done changed
it,
that title.
people.
I want to marry Miss Ho.
That's what
That's hard.
trendsetters do.
I
Sometimes,
like that.
yeah, sometimes everybody, somebody just add a little something and make it perfect. But
Yeah,
that's
I
what we're
think
here
that
for.
title alone to make people on Netflix go, wait a minute, what does this say? Let me
Yeah.
see what this is.
Dude, let me tell you something. My dad is like 80, and this little, what was watching back in the days that scandalous, the scandalous show with them girls married and all this, and I'm like, Daddy, are you serious? Are you really watching this shit? And he's like telling me about their lives on the show, and I'm just like, aren't you like 70, 60, 70 years old?
It doesn't
Whenever
matter.
it
He's
was
70
watching,
years young. That's right.
people like that scandal, they like
Damn
they
right.
like the toxicity. So, but this should be funny because you said you got, who's coming on that series again? Run it back.
Or on the
Or the
Fearless
comedy.
Living, on the comedy.
Yeah, who you
See,
gonna have on there?
on the comedy is
Yeah, don't tell
actually,
me you can't talk.
I got a cameo from Crunchy Black on the comedy. But
Okay.
as far as we're still filming it,
Uh
and
huh.
right now it's just an all new cast of fresh faces, man, and they're just hilarious. Period. We got Pimpin'
Oh boy.
Pablo, and he's actually um, um, a host on B103 in Atlanta. He's a radio host. So Pimpin' Pablo, and he's funny. Yeah, make sure
Yeah.
y'all follow him. It's just how it sounds. Pimpin' Pablo on
Oh
Instagram,
wow.
YouTube. He's got curls and everything. It's yeah. So he's gonna have
That's
his big rollers in, and yeah,
oh
and
boy.
he's gonna play her father. Yeah.
Oh
So
boy.
that's gonna be interesting. So y'all look out for that.
That's so
Outside of
good.
that, we just dropped the project through Empire. It's our
Awesome.
16-year-old artist. His name is Casanova Kyle, and
Mm.
you guys look out for him. He's out of Indiana. That's right. Salute, salute. 16-year-old young and out of the camp, and his project is called Dreams Do Come True.
Oh wow.
So yeah, we out there like that, and we'll be shooting some of his videos. We actually have a partnership right now that we're closing up within the next month. We're in negotiation with it with with his song, the second song called "Here I Go," to be one of the theme songs for like ESPN,
Mm.
so that'll be good. And also,
Wow.
it's going to be the theme song for a couple of the colleges because he's from a town in Indiana. So
Mm.
it'll be one of the theme songs for a couple of the colleges out there.
Oh,
So
that's so
we're
cool.
working, trying to get the kid in some positive spaces and things of that nature.
That's awesome. Yeah,
Yeah,
the last time we were on and we were having some problems with the internet and StreamYard. I don't know what was going on with that, or YouTube or whoever, because I know YouTube you've been having problems lately. But we're not gonna go there. Um, but you were talking about just mentioned one artist, but you got a few artists that you're actually working with.
you just froze it.
Oh, I froze.
Yeah, I got a few artists that I'm
There you
working with.
go.
Absolutely, absolutely. But number one, Daredevil. I'm working with Daredevil. He's dope, dope, dope producer, artist out of Atlanta, and the whole NWF team really, really dope. You guys will be hearing a lot of things from those guys. From NWF Pedro, NWF Daredevil. Yeah, those guys are really, really, really dope over there. Outside of that, right off the tip of my tongue, man, it just got to come to me. I've been smoking right now. I got a few of them I don't want to talk about, but you know, we could just keep the good times rolling, man. We can talk about a few other things.
Yeah. Well, let's go ahead and get this one song in because I got this last song,
What
and
you
that'll
got?
give
What's the
you
song?
it's one of the ones that I liked. It's called "Oh Lord."
Okay, let's play that thing. Oh Lord,
Tell me
Kirk
about that.
Films shot that. Shout out to you, Kirk Films. I really love how we caught what we wanted to project in that video, and all the guys in there were actual BOK artists, or at one point were BOK artists. And rest in peace to Dane, because one of those artists in that D Gates, he actually passed from COVID about a year and a half, 2 years ago now when it hit. So and he was a really, really special part of the team,
Oh,
D Gates. So, and he's from California, from Palm Springs. So, shout
oh.
out to you, D Gates. I probably shouldn't be saying this, but you would probably want me to say this. What's up, Big Crip? I'm not a Crip. He was, but he was just really good guy though. And the funny thing about D Gates before you play this is he does all kind of interesting music. His project is out too, D Gates project. We dropped his album probably about 2 months before he passed, actually.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so yeah, check that out. His name's Damian Gates, the D Gates project. And yeah, but just go ahead and play the record.
Let's go
Oh,
ahead and get it.
that's it. Hold on, hold on. He's a rock artist. That's how I met
Oh,
him. He did
okay.
like crazy. Black guy doing death metal.
They're out there. I know a few.
Yeah,
I know a
he
few.
is a black guy doing death metal. And then another one of my buddies, him and another one of my buddies actually was doing music for Jada Pickett, who had a
Wow.
band called Wicked Wisdom. A lot of people don't know that, but Jada Pickett had a band called Wicked Wisdom. And
Wow.
yeah, you guys can look it up.
Yeah.
And it's like an alternative band actually. And D
Mhm.
Gates was helping Pocket write some songs and for them, and Pocket was the actual bass player. So and then I was doing music with them on some whole other stuff. So it's just the close proximity to so many things, man. I've been blessed to be around so many wonderful, magnanimously connected and blessed people in my life that I got to give
Amen.
all honor to God. So that's
Amen.
why, and this one we had to call it, "Oh Lord." See, that's a great segue, right? This is a great segue.
I love it. I love conscious music. So we're gonna get into this next track. This is "Oh Lord" with Glace Conway, and it's featuring who?
Oh man, this featuring Jamaican Tony, RX the rapper, D Gates. Man, who else on? Oh, Polo the Playboy. Yeah, so man, let's do it. And it's a split video too. So when they go black, stay tuned for the second half of the video. And wait, before you go, I'm gonna tell you, wait, hold on. It's a split video because yo, my dog Tone, Jamaican Tony, he he was actually in prison while we were filming the other part. So right before we released it, he got out, and we had to put that dope song with that other one. And because it was the first release as my artist and as the label our video together. Or like me owning the label. So I was really, really proud of this video. You know what I mean? So God bless and thank you.
God bless. So let's get it. 91.3 The Plug, the music shop with Miss Music's Glace Conway.
Oh Lord.
Oh Lord. Let's get it.
I had a dream, I was talking to the Lord last night. I woke up and said, oh Lord. Some cat would approach me with some static in the street. I cocked my heat and let it ride like, oh Lord. Now I ain't playing with you, I ain't playing with you, I ain't playing with you, oh Lord. I had a dream, I was counting all this money last night. I woke up and man, that's how we hit in my time. I'm about to pass these pussies twice. Persecuted for my people like the passion of the Christ. Name a price, we could do it. I'm so sick of being humble like my uncle, cause he died. Broke his foot in California, man, I want you that I come from a broken home, out of broken homes to survive. Leave you broken bones for the cheese provolone. I'm a king, better get down on your knees when you approach my throne. I'm on one, man, I'm on one. Have a showdown with Shogun, I'm scared of no one. Papa gave me his 380 with the broken handle, it was the whole one. It'll be okay, unless I send more. You be DOA, okay, if I suppose. Street lifestyle that I'm living, I tailor-made it. But I could pop up real swift like tailor-made it. The music that I'm making, of course, is drug-related. Cause I come from a city where you hustle till you make it. Had to go and get some paper, yo, they left me no choice. I left in Rolls Royce, check out my posture and poise. Only money speaks, and that left you with no voice. There's only bosses here, come have a seat at the table. The topic of discussion is money, how much do you got? I got mine off the block, making plays with the blocks. Stay 10 toes down till I got me a knot. Look, I'm a king, you can crown me, put my name on the top, you dig? I had a dream, I was talking to the Lord last night. I woke up and said, oh Lord. Some cat would approach me with some static in the street. I cocked my heat and let it ride like, oh Lord. Now I ain't playing with you, I ain't playing with you, I ain't playing with you, oh Lord. I had a dream, I was counting all this money last night. I woke up and had it, oh Lord. Coming from a jail state, I'm a diamond in the rough. Make moves like an earthquake, I'm the great. Can't stand it, God damn it, I'm the one. Y'all niggas can't handle it.
The fuck is wrong with you? What you do that for? What you mean what I do that for? Nigga, he ain't tell us where the money was. Man, fuck the money. That nigga owed us money forever. We gonna go get that motherfucking money. You need help. Man, you need help. I help that nigga. Nigga, let me tell you something. You get rid of this one. I'm not doing whatever, this man. You know what? What is this? Come on, man. I don't even want to know actually. Yeah, you call ahead, man. No, sure. Yeah, sure. Hey, man, like I was saying.
When I pull up the bitches like, oh Lord, got a big watch and a thick bitch and the aspirations of a coke lord. I know they have to hate, I'm getting dough more. Yes, a bunch of fakes, but a couple partners I roll for. Yeah, I'm getting bread, so I toast more. You don't stress as fuck, so I smoke more. Now I'm beef over no horse, got your bitch wet like folk horse. I'm plugged in cause I know the sword. On the illest though in the city, I promise I ain't fucking with me. When you pull up, you better have some money to give me. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Y'all not fucking with this BOK shit. You know what I'm saying? This shit a motherfucking coalition. It's a family.
see my partner kill his own partner. I seen a real nigga turn snitch. And it was all for the love of money. In the words of a lying bitch. I see my partner kill his own partner. I seen a real nigga turn snitch. And it was all for the love of money. In the words of a lying bitch. She told him she loved them both. Tried to get pregnant with no results. Out in the street, she be doing the most. Her only self-esteem is her likes and posts. Badass bitch with a big bright future, but all niggas did was just fuck her and use her. Hit her on the DM, yo, can we be friends? Come through and chill, I got a session on the weekend. She complied, got a friend to give her a ride. She up in the studio, feeling the vibe. Only thing on her mind is robbery and homicide, cause she been calling other niggas from the other side. Two niggas came in blazing 45s, shot the engineer right between the eyes. He looked down as he heard his cousin cry. Damn. I seen my partner kill his own partner. I seen a real nigga turn snitch. And it was all for the love of money. In the words of a lying bitch. I seen my partner kill his own partner. I seen a real nigga turn snitch. And it was all for the love of money. In the words of a lying bitch.
Mm. See, they don't know how much knowledge was really in that song.
That's what
They
we try to
really,
do.
yeah, they don't. They really don't. I mean, even his bars alone, everybody has a different story.
Yeah.
And that right there, I'm loving the new stuff you got going. Salute to BOK out there. I really like what they're doing. All the artists are hot. Your music's hot, Glace. I mean, like I said, I see y'all making a movement that people have done for years and been successful at doing it. And I really think that you're gonna, end up getting on that list,
We're just
and
trying to be consistent. We
yeah.
know all the major players that y'all love because I mean, even coming in the game, a lot of people don't know. Like even before, like we come from the era being around the Kanyes and skipping school to go to Kanye's house when he was still around, and the No IDs and the Bugs and the people of that caliber. And those people right now are the where Kanye is at, and all the other people that I named are people that been around like the common senses or are still around the Jay-Z's and still around the futures and everybody like that of the game. So they're very current. They're just behind the scenes. And Books just got a Grammy like the other day for something. And a song like you guys wouldn't have never even what I mean? So
Yeah.
shout out to Bugs and the city. I love the city. Shout out to the city. We have a bunch of talent in Chicago. And but yeah, back to the movement and the essence of it. I just get excited sometimes.
I'm getting excited too because I can see where y'all going, and like you said, um, you just people got to know about it, and that's where like my platform comes in at. I try to grab everybody I can, get them up, let them get everything that's going on because like when I was promoting for Zoo Ninjas. I started a slogan that says "Hip hop ain't dead. You just listening to the wrong artist." So y'all got to get out there. Yeah, the weird,
Yeah,
the hip hop is there, but
yeah, it's
y'all are
real.
too busy listening just to what the radio, the big
That's
labels
right.
are what they're pushing. But you really gotta
Mhm.
go underground because
That's
you're
right.
gonna find the most raw talent underground. It's always been like that. It's
Yeah,
not
it
gonna
is.
change. And the
Mhm.
underground end up becoming commercial eventually when they transfer, or they kind of keep the same sound. We're opening up more to music, but they are not. Hip hop is not dead, people. You just gotta know where to find the good artists who come to our platform, the music shop. That's what it's here from. Here for you come to other places to listen to new artists. That way you can find the hip hop. It is out there. Just
And
don't limit
do
yourself.
And
Yeah, they
then
limit
understand
themselves.
this: a lot of people get caught up in. You got to ask yourself this too, new artists, which and even old artists, what you want to be, rich or famous. Period. You really like because that's gonna set you apart from a lot of things you do. And us, one of our mottos is, no matter what happens, we're gonna be okay. And our thing is just
Oh,
being
got it. Be
rich,
okay. Get
not
it.
famous. You know what I mean? And those are
Oh.
still acronyms.
Mhm.
BOK stands for Blood of a King Entertainment because we all got the
Mhm.
blood of Christ. Period. You know,
Mhm.
um, but be okay. That's our thing. But here's the thing. people got to do basic numbers out here, especially now in a digital world where you can really own more yourself. You know what I mean? Just basic numbers. If you got 100,000 people that like you and spend $10 on you, you made $1 million. What you want to be, rich or famous? You know what I mean?
I
It's
want to be
in
rich. I
yeah. So
don't
it
want to be
depends on how
famous.
you it depends on how you really break it down. People aren't really paying attention to it. And those are just numbers on music. Now you take that same thing and let's transfer it to a venue. If you come see Glace Conway, but Glace Conway, even if I got 100 people in the building, but you paid $40 to come see me, I made $4,000, but I did that fucking 10 times that month. So what does that add up to?
Yeah, 40,000. Sure.
So you see what I'm saying? So what do you really care about? And if that's that per month, then times 10, what is that? That's almost a
Yeah,
half a million
yeah,
dollars,
yeah.
right?
That's a lot
And
of
that's in
figures.
it's 12 months in the year, correct?
Yeah, 12 months, and yeah.
And then so when you add things up
Mm,
like that with, knowing the mechanics of
mhm,
things, like making sure you get your royalties properly, like out, you should have more than 20 checks coming from each song, because
mm,
you should be getting paid from your BMI or ASCAP, your actual distributor. You should be
mhm,
getting paid from, and they get you for your Spotify, your iTunes, your YouTube check. Then you got the Harry Fox agency. Then you got mechanical royalties. Then you've got so many different checks that you should be getting. So even if I get, say, again, this is the rich not famous method.
mhm. Right? If you want to make money, we're gonna tell you how, but that don't mean you're gonna be famous. All right?
Yeah, but here's
But
the
at
thing
least
with
you're honest with
people,
it, because people don't know that,
and
and
this
and
what
and and they have made a choice to be famous, but they forgot about the gotta make money part. I want to be
exactly.
famous, but they ain't putting no work in.
Absolutely. And or you think you're doing whatever you think you're doing, but you're giving all your rights away to everything. You know what I mean? So you on top of the world, but you don't own shit. You're
Yeah.
making all this money from these shows at one point, but you're not noticing how much you're spending, to keep up this lifestyle. And when your shows slow down, if you're not getting mailbox money and residual income and mechanical royalties and publishing checks and things
Mhm.
of that nature,
What are you
you wonder,
doing?
what are you doing?
What are you
You know,
doing?
and
Exactly.
those are the things that help you create generational wealth. Those are the things that you can pass down. Those are the things that enable the futures to say, man, I'll take my 70 million now. You know what I mean?
For
QC to be
sure.
like, look, take this label for 300 million. I'm gonna reconstruct it over here with this, that, and the third. See, as long as you got the formula, because a lot of people get it misconstrued. Once you get the formula and the money, then you can buy all the press you want.
Well, Glorilla is a perfect example.
You gotta
Glorilla
be
is a
rich
perfect.
and famous.
Yeah, Glorilla is a perfect example of what happens when you can blow up off a song and you're not owning all the rights to the song. Now, they are being able to, kick in other things with other people, but if she had all the stuff done, she would have made a lot of money
Like I
off
heard
that
about
track.
something, but like what happened? I be
Well,
in my own
supposedly,
world.
well, I may not have it right, people, but supposedly there was just paperwork not done, so it kind of left her out.
Right.
She
So
she didn't have some of the ownership put in that she needed to in order to validate her royalties. So it kept her out of the loop with some of the royalties. Now, she can always get a lawyer and try to fight for those royalties, but like we all know, if you are not with the ASCAP or BMI and you got a song that blows up, your
yeah.
royalties could go to the beat maker and everybody else but you.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, and if you can have an ASCAP or BMI, and if you sign the wrong paperwork, your royalties can go to somebody.
He's like, man, you can get screwed either way, damn it. Well, we know that in this game. If you've been in the game long enough, you already know. But you're gonna get more than likely you're gonna get screwed plenty of times before you learn the ropes in this game,
Indeed.
where to invest your money. And if they are complaining on spending a little bit of money with just Miss Music, 91.3 The Plug, Glaze Conway, or 20 Star Media, just imagine the dollar sign you just dropped like 10 minutes ago on how much it's costing you just to put out some major shit. So don't complain about the small money.
Nah, you can't. You can't because
Invest the small money, but then complain when
yeah,
the big money come out. But then don't complain because if you want to be in the game, you're gonna have to come out big money. We know just to put out a single is at least 100,000 at the bare minimum just to get it rolling.
that's the
So
super bare minimum. Like
yes,
if you
super
really
bare
want to
minimum.
compete, that's the super bare minimum.
Yeah, you think about what
And
Jay Z and all these big labels, are labels that cover him, what they put out just alone. Nicki Minaj, what their labels drop. You think they drop 100,000 and just flies? No,
nah. I mean, I was talking to somebody the other
maybe
day.
even $1 million.
Yeah,
Hmm.
you could spend 80 grand for 1 month of LA marketing
There you go.
in certain places. So it's it's interesting. That's 1 month for 80
Right?
grand. And then when you speak of 100 grand, I hope they like understand that whole hundred is going to be spent with market promotion and things of that nature. So they still need the money to move around. They need money to shake hands. They need money to be in the place. They need money, hotel money. They need money to pay their bills still while they're on the road making all this shit happen. So they gotta understand the mathematics behind that as well.
They don't, and it's funny because I hear a lot of artists on my side always, oh, if I don't make it this and I don't make it that, and it's like, or I'm gonna quit my job, and I'm thinking, man, I've interviewed music legends. I mean, who have had musics off the chart, and he is literally like Sean Kurt Rivera. As a matter of fact, he said it straight out his mouth. He said, "Man, you can have your regular job, but if you want to be in this game, you better pick up a whole nother job separate and devote
Absolutely.
all that money. Don't quit your day job. Get another one." And he's like, because if you're not working and investing in yourself, none of these labels are really going to want to deal with you. And
No,
it's true because and understand you don't have money, but you don't quit your day job and just
that's
go
true.
full force. So I'm gonna just do this music, and you have no income coming in. Like how the hell you gonna pay for CDs? How you gonna pay for the sleeves, buddy? You know what I mean? Like you need
That's
sleeves.
true. And a lot of artists got to pay attention to that too. I don't know the ins and outs of her deal again, but just as a reference point, it's like, what if coming in the game, I haven't seen any promotion of her. Not saying she didn't do any that would get her to the point that she is. Again, she might have done the right things. I'm not speaking bad, but what if somebody just found her in a certain space and was like, you know what? I know what to do. I'm gonna put this 500K into you, and you don't know that's how much this is costing.
Mhm.
So this song is mine because I did everything it took. You used my avenues, you used my money, you used my marketing. I took you out your situation. I gave you money to pay your bills so you didn't go under. I put the image together for you. This necklace you got before you sold records. You doing the song, you know what I mean?
Isn't
Things
that
of
what
that
Gotti did
nature.
though? He gave her that money and then signed her, and then yeah, and then she started getting her deals. I don't know how she got picked up. From what I heard, this song was put out there by, it was the beat was done by a DJ or something like that and put out there, and it just, kind of got popular. And songs can be known to do that.
Yeah,
Like if you write
it
something that,
is.
but like you said, if your paper's work is not done, you're gonna be losing a lot of the benefits that you can reap when something pops off like that. So I just want to say, yeah, thank you for giving us those jewels. Like I said, we don't, I can't, I heard through the grapevine. So this is alleged.
Yeah. And we're just
An
speaking
alleged. If we
allegedly.
got it wrong, we got it wrong.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
can correct us all
We're
you want.
sorry if we got it wrong. We
Yeah,
sorry.
we're not trying to like make the business wrong and put it out there, and we're trying to use our mistakes in this industry. Some of us make mistakes, and this is what it is. But if we know the mistakes that we're making and we know how to fix those and correct them, then it just makes us better artists and better business partners. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Yeah, definitely. So I love the content. I mean, you got so many great things coming. I'm excited. Like all the new artists y'all got, the BOK, the BMF Cash. Like you got so much going on. You got a 16-year-old who's just doing wonderful things. So,
Oh, and
oh
don't
my
forget,
God, how many
like, I just
albums?
sent you the flyer, right? We have
Yes.
the BMF Black Mafia Family Glace Conway Initiation
Oh, I'm gonna post that on my
project
website.
coming
Yes, I'm
out.
gonna
So
post
that'll
that.
be out about this summer as well. So salute to all the BMF fellas that's a part of the project as well. Shout out to Erica the Duchess, which is a comedian out of Atlanta. She's really dope. She'll be hosting it with BMF Smooth. Shout out to all the BMF guys from BMF
Yeah.
Black to Blade to Smooth to Goldie to BMF Cash to BMF King Cyrus. It's just so many of the brothers right now. I'm sorry if I forgot you right now, but you know what it is, a million of us.
Yeah, they'd be okay. They know who they are. We gonna
um,
learn all the names though. I'm pretty
yeah,
sure.
that's why
As they come out,
because
we gonna learn.
that's why I do that. Not because they don't, because I want you guys to know who they are.
Yeah,
Because I want you to
exactly.
hear their names all the time because they're coming. We coming. You know what I
They're
mean?
coming.
And
Yeah, they're coming hard. I'm talking about.
I seen a post right on Instagram. It was like, you know why I'm not famous? Because you ain't sharing my shit. Guess
It's
what?
true.
So I want to make sure all my brothers get their I'm sharing their name, they like this, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what's up. Yeah, anybody out there, you know what I'm saying? Like you're a real humble guy, so I mean, somebody's got something hot out there. I'm sure they could come to you and be like, "Hey, Glace, what you charge for a
Absolutely.
feature?" Because
Absolutely.
I really think that it would help. So if y'all out there and you need like a hot new artist, actually not even new, because he got credits, he got
Oh
credentials out
yeah.
the ass. But if you want somebody that's been in the game and can bring you a
Full
funk,
time
you know what I
platinum
mean?
gold
Some
platinum.
flavor.
You know what I
Gotta hit
mean?
a place.
Yeah, hit up Glaze.
Gotta hit a
Production
place.
staff will produce, I produce, so one stop shop, whatever you
Okay.
need. You got the idea, no lyrics, and we can bring it to life. Everything from the video to the want a short film, the music, everything. Let's get it.
Most definitely. So, how does it feel working with Country Black, 36 Mafia, and all that? I have to put that question in before we go, because I know we're gonna be wrapping up, and definitely need to
Oh
give
man,
um.
hey,
Yeah,
that's my brother, man. Country crazy. All 3 6
he's cool.
Mafia,
I love
all of
him.
them are my brothers, man. From King Ray to Juicy to Pat to Paul to everybody, man. They're my brother to Uncle Beats. You know what I mean? All of them. And rest in peace, Gangsta Boo too.
Oh yes, rest in peace.
Definitely rest in. To Lil Chat, I'm sorry, baby girl. Lil Chat, can't forget Lil Chat and Country, another part, Pelvis Presley. But it's an honor to work with these guys. They're legends. Because my life
Yes.
died. It's a real honor. The interesting thing is I didn't come together with the guys on any music stuff. It was
Mm.
you know, just running into each other. You know what I mean? At a show, being normal and just creating a relationship that later led to some music. But overall, those are just my brothers, man. And this is really an honor and a privilege. And somebody really had to pull my coattails like a couple months ago. I'm like, man, those guys are some real legends, and start naming some stuff. And I had to really step back for a minute and be like, damn, I they are. I really am blessed. God has blessed me to be around some really legendary people. So, you
Yes.
know, I can't do anything but feel honored. That's it. You know what I mean?
That's how I feel when I get y'all on my show. I'm like, man, y'all like, thank you, Miss Music. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about, man? Thank you, damn it. Like,
I mean,
I
because we
appreciate
understand.
y'all.
Nah,
It's an
because
honor, for
yeah,
me to
we
be able to do
understand.
that.
It's still an honor to be on here with you
Yeah.
because you took
Oh,
out the time to reach out and you have your platform and you found what we do that magnanimous and wonderful
I
enough
love it.
and provoking enough to the world to
Yeah.
have us on here for a show. So man, shout out to you. We
Mhm.
thank you and thank
Oh, I thank y'all because if y'all didn't come on or take a chance with me, I wouldn't have it. I wouldn't have it. So it's definitely reciprocal, and I love everybody that comes on here, and I value every minute, every 114 minutes with you,
you.
whether it's 35 minutes with you, whether it's 15 minutes with you. I love all y'all, and y'all are so talented, and I just want to be able to leave something behind that has a chance to just showcase just a little bit, so somebody will look and be like, yo, that's dope. I'll go see who this is. If they love music as much as I do, welcome to the music shop, and come check out what we got here, because all you're gonna find here is music, fun, and And that's just, being keeping it real and showing the talent and letting everybody know who's out there and who's making moves. So I definitely want to thank you and everybody you brought to the platform tonight, everybody you talked about, everybody you're dealing with. Shouts
And I'm
out
gonna
to
make sure
everybody.
my brothers from BMF gonna come on here and mess with you too.
Oh, I would
So,
love
yeah.
that. Go ahead and shoot out your links because I know everybody out there got to get the links before we come off. And then when you get done with your links, go ahead and if you got some shout outs that you may happen to, remember somebody, go ahead and shout them out.
Well, you know who it is. I'm Mr. Man, listen, man. Glace Conway himself, the amazing one, the immaculate. And you know where to find me. I'm at Glace Conway, GLACECONWAY, just like right there on the screen. Yeah. So everything, like if you Google me, I'm the first 10,000 pages in Google. If you Bing me, I'm probably 6,200 in Bing. You could just look me up. I'm everything: Facebook, IG, whatever. Glace Conway. And just thank y'all for having me. And y'all know what it is. I don't need to shout nobody else out. But God, thank you, God, for all your blessings and the things you do for me.
Mm.
And I pray for everybody
Amen.
that's listening right now. And I pray all of y'all blessed and happy lives, healthy lives, and prosperous ones. I'll let you boy. Yeah.
Most definitely. Shouts out to Money Train Empire. Oh my gosh, y'all are just doing the damn thing over there.
Yeah.
Miss Music approves all this, so make sure you get up there, like, share, comment, subscribe. Hit up Glaze Conway, run up his numbers, show him some love, get y'all some collabs, like get involved because
If y'all ain't showing some love now, I'm not gonna act like I know you then. Just remember this. I want you to remember this. All right? Ah!
that's what he said. And on that note, everybody, I thank you for tuning into the Music Shop with Miss Music, Glaze Conway
Glace
tonight.
Conway.
This is the interview. This is part two because part one got a little messed up, but I like it. And I left it up because, man, he was sharing some jewels that if I hadn't been kicked off the show, you wouldn't have got.
Hey, you know
So,
what? And I gotta apologize. I didn't even really think. I thought it was a glitch or something. Like, so now I gotta actually post it and share it because I didn't really think the
it's
interview was on there.
okay.
Okay, let's
Oh,
get it.
we good. But anyways, while we're here, definitely make sure you rewind this if you have like just come in or you missed any part of it. Make sure you hit up Glace. Make sure you hit up everybody he's named. Follow everybody. Cause like I said, it's about to pop off. And that's just what it is. Shouts out to everybody who's leaving comments. Tag me in and share both. Okay. We'll definitely do that. Although it says Facebook user. But I know you'll be in my inbox being like, hey, it's me, it's me. Definitely do that. Everybody, I appreciate y'all being here. And until the next time, we'll
Thank
see
you.
you. But we
Holla.
out. 91.3, The Plug and the Music
Yeah,
Show. That's
man,
right.
man, listen.
Let's get it. All right, everybody. We out. Subscribe and don't forget to hit the notification bell because you never know when we're coming on. That's right. It's music. Let's get haters.
I be stacking up chips like Lego. Badass bitch bag matching my stilettos. In it full of paper, same color as a gecko. I'm laying on the boat across the water where the deck low. Rolling up some petrol. I ain't got no service. Still I got my metro. Don't need no disturbance. Drowning me, I let go. I'm floating to the surface. These niggas set you up slow and take you down on purpose. Facts.
That's right. Check out DNM Music Video Showcase Monday through Fridays, 10 p.m. Central. Always on HAQ. 91.3 The Plug. If you want to get on the website, hit me up. I got a deal for you. You are tuned in to the Music Shop. This music on 91.3 The Plug. That's right. Hi, haters.